everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Conversation with Lemay Nation, Episode 5, a curated taste for the finer things in life. And we are back with one of our favorite topics, one of the most popular categories in the world of the spirits right now, and that is tequila. Tequila has experienced a lot of growth within the American market and also all over the world. And one of the most favorite categories from everybody is, of course, Reposado. So we're going to be talking today about Reposado tequilas in general, and also we're going to highlight what I consider one of the best Reposados ever made in Mexico. So stay tuned for that, because we have right here Tequila Corrido Reposado. You're going to delight yourself with this one. So wait for the episode that I have prepared for you. We're going to talk about the story of the brand, where did it came from, and of course, if you remember, if you saw episode number 3, we featured Tequila Corrido Reposado before a cocktail during the wine episode of Gerard Bertrand. So today we're actually dedicating the full episode to the Tequila Corrido Reposado, being one of the crown jewels of Mexico right now. So welcome back to my channel. I hope you're following. I hope you're liking the videos. I hope you're enjoying the content, because I'm enjoying it from here, from the studio, from the house. So love you guys. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Lemay Nation right here, Conversation with Lemay Nation. And remember, if you want to follow me also on Instagram, it's at Lemay Nation. That's why our channel is called Conversation with Lemay Nation. And also feel free to tell me what kind of spirits do you like, what kind of wine do you like. Send me a DM, send me some messages, and let me know what you want me to cover in the program. And of course, I will do my best to include the products that you guys want to see. But for now, we're doing a very curated taste, very curated list of amazing products that I think are valuable for all of you to see at home. So welcome back. Let's go. Tequila time, Reposado time, Tequila Corrido, Reposado time. All right, so it is time to talk about the brand. And of course, we're going to start with the name itself, Corrido. And in Spanish, you got to roll the R's. You cannot say Corrido. You got to say Corrido. Do it with me. 1, 2, 3. Corrido. There you go. So Corrido, if you speak Spanish, you already know, especially if you're Mexican, you already know what it means. But for all of you that have never heard that word before, Corrido is different meanings, but the number one is a storytelling ballad in Mexico. It's a style of music in Mexico, but it's a style of music that has been going for ages over there. So the word corrido also comes from the Spanish correr, which means running. But there is a story behind that and connects to the music. So check this out. The storytelling ballads in Mexico, back in the day when there was no information, no internet, no nothing, the only way you could pass information from town to town was through music. Now let's say somebody did something outrageous, somebody did something that is worthy of storytelling. So a musician will make a song about it, create a corrido, a ballad about that story from that person that did something impressive, and he will run around. Like I said, the word corrido comes from the Spanish word correr. He will run around in his horse with his guitar and sing the song in every single town. That's how people used to find the news back in the day. And it's a beautiful, beautiful story. And even to the times of the Prohibition, when there was no permits to consume alcohol in the US and in many other parts of the world, they used to smuggle tequila into the US as well. And of course, musicians will make songs about those smugglers that used to pass tequila hiding just for people to be able to consume it. So all of this storytelling and smuggler style, but with a beautiful meaning behind it, with the art behind it, is what the story of this tequila is. So they're trying to represent the old school ways of Mexico, old school stories and old school arts with the old school ways of making tequila, if that makes sense. So it's a beautiful, beautiful connection of the story. Like I said to you guys, I always love the stories behind brands, the way that they develop from the beginning of the idea all the way to the product, and the product expressing that idea from the past. It's just amazing. And if you can see here in the bottle, there is also a guitar pick in the neck of the bottle representing the music, the guitar player. And later on, you're going to see some close-up pictures, and across the bottle, you can see that there is an image in between, inside of like in the inside of the bottle, not in the backside. If you look through the bottle from the front, you will see the guitar player inside of it looks like he's floating in the tequila, playing the guitar. The design of the bottle is absolutely stunning. And not only that, but the company is also doing their part to protect the environment. So these bottles, all of these bottles of Tequila Corrido are 100% recycled glass bottles. It's fantastic, amazing, amazing. And from the cork to the design of the bottle, everything is incredible. Of course, it's custom made. So, you know, not only you see, I mean, the feel of the bottle is just, it feels expensive. It feels really, really well done. And not only has the brand on the paper here, but it also has it on the glass. Isn't that cool? And if you turn around the bottle, it has the logo also on the glass. And then since everything links to music, check this out. The logo of the bottle, if you can see it right here on the side, it is an agave plant with the guitar growing from it. Tell me that's not gorgeous. That is absolutely amazing. And me being a musician and being a singer-songwriter, maybe some of you don't know that, but I have a career of almost 25 years in South America, in Cuba, traveling all over the world, to Asia, to everything, doing music since I was basically 13 years old. So for me, this attachment between the culture of Mexico and the history of this brand through the music is just straight right here to the heart. So not only that, but the bottle is designed also very ergonomically for the hand of a bartender. A lot of bottles are getting super bulky these days and everything is very difficult to handle. Not this bottle. Actually, when you grab something, you grab it like this. So it's really ergonomic, very easy. And even you can even manage the bottle like literally with your hand open like this. It's not heavy at all. You can put the spout and you can serve the drinks. For me as a bartender, I love that because it makes me look better behind the bar and do my tricks and stuff. So fantastic product, fantastic design. And when we come back, we're going to open the bottle. We're going to talk about the aromas. Later on, we're going to talk about the flavors. And then we're going to finish with an amazing cocktail that we always do. All right, so there you have it. Tequila Corrido. If you want to learn more, of course, visit their website or visit their Instagram at Tequila Corrido. Fantastic product, amazing. And we're not gonna go too deep into how many tequilas are in the world right now and the whole story behind it because it's just too much. It will be too long, but if you want to learn more about tequila, please hit me up in the comments below. Send me messages. I got you guys. I can send you a lot of information. I can tell you a lot of more deep detail about all of these brands, especially Tequila Corrido. So welcome back to my channel, Conversation with Lemay Nation. I'll be right back and we will talk about the aromas of Tequila Corrido Reposado. All right, we are going to talk about the aromas of Tequila Corrido Reposado. But before we do that, let me tell you what the category is. For those of you who don't know, a lot of people say Reposado. It's actually Reposado. Reposado means rested in Spanish. So what we're talking about is like, we call this one a blanco, which is a white, transparent silver. In the case of when it comes to rum categories, you will see it as a silver dry, but it's basically transparent, clean, first one. Now, blanco, reposado means rested, añejo means older or old, and extra añejo, whenever we produce a bottle that is over 3 years, that's considered an extra añejo or extra old. Typically, blancos will go from anywhere from a couple of weeks to 30 days, but without aging, because when you put the blanco in wood, then it becomes a reposado. So reposados will go anywhere between 2 months all the way to almost a year. But once it goes over aging in wood over a year, then it becomes an añejo, older. And then añejos go anywhere between 1 year, 12 months, all the way to almost 3 years. As soon as it's aged more than 3 years, it's considered an extra añejo. In this case, we don't have an extra añejo right here. It's coming very soon, according to what the brand told me. But here, this one that you see right here is also a blanco, just like this one, but it's a blanco overproof. We'll talk about that later on in other episodes, but today we're going to talk about the second category, which is the reposado. So this reposado, even though reposados can vary between 2 months all the way to 11 months, almost a year, in the case of Tequila Corrido, reposado is 8 months aged in 4 different oaks. 4 different oak types of wood. Like what I'm talking about, the oak is like the oaks grow all over the world, but in very specific regions, oaks have different characteristics and they impart different flavors into the spirits or wines. So you have, for example, French oak, you have Mizunara, you have Missouri, American oak, Hungarian oak. You maybe have heard about those type of things. So in the case of Tequila Corrido Reposado, It is one of the only tequilas in the world, listen to this very well, one of the only tequila reposados in the world that uses 4 different oaks, not 1, 4. And the way they do it is they use Missouri oak, which is white American oak. Then they use a symphony barrel, which is a combination of different American oaks. And then we finish this tequila with a Hungarian Quercus petraea oak. It's unbelievable. Actually, if I do a class about oak, we're gonna be here for hours because it's so beautiful, it's so much knowledge. But just so you know, 3 different barrels, 4 different oaks into 1 tequila. And all of those are wine barrels only. The only one that is not a wine barrel is the first one, according to the information of the brand, is the Missouri oak. Is brand new Missouri. Then we use wine barrels that have been used already to impart, in this case, to impart more flavor into the tequila. A lot of tequilas you will hear that use whiskey barrels, American whiskey, American bourbon barrels, even cherry cask, all of that. In the case of Tequila Corrido, 100% wine barrels. So now, according to, after the blending of all of these, because this happens according, through the process of 8 months. So it's a combination of all these woods that the tequila is touching all of the woods and then it's blended together at the end. So, I mean, it's a lot of information. I'm trying to go as fast as possible, but it's so beautiful. I wish I could give you a 3-hour episode just on this one right here because it deserves it. But that's basically the generality of what is happening in this tequila. It is so complex, it's so rich, it is purely a work of art. And according to all of these oaks, of course, you have many, many flavors, many aromas. When it comes to the aroma right here, you will, of course, you notice right away a little bit of vanilla, caramel, the cooked agave is there. You get a little hint of nuts and maple. And I mean, it's just so rich. It has the floral notes of the Blanco, of course, because it's not that we, when it comes to tequila, it's not that you make one tequila for this one for this one for this one. No. Everything is Blanco and then you age it in different stages. So if you ruin this one, you ruin the whole lineup. That's what's happening in tequila. So that's why it's so crafty. The people that are making these kind of products, they really have to be connoisseurs and they have to do it with the heart in their hand because it is a very, very complex process. That's why tequila is becoming so popular too. Another thing is like this tequila has no additives at all. There is nothing added to it. It's just purely the oak that is being used to age it. It's just fantastic. So yeah, on the nose, of course, caramel, a little bit of vanilla, very floral, and a little bit of spices on the note, especially after you breathe in and out. It's just like the name of the barrels, a symphony of flavors. It's impressive, very, very impressive. Congratulations to the team at Tequila Corrido. And when we come back, we're going to try this gem and we're going to talk about the aroma and we're going to talk about the flavors. I'm just thinking about the aromas because I'm still enjoying them right here. So I hope you learned a little bit more about what tequila is all about and how you separate the categories. Keep going online, keep researching, keep learning. If you have something to teach me, please go ahead. I always love to hear. I love to learn more. Nobody knows everything. I would love to learn from you guys too. So when we come back, flavor of the Tequila Corrido Reposado. Check it out. Okay, flavors of Tequila Corrido Reposado. And before we try it, let me tell you something that I don't want you guys to get confused when I say flavors and the aromas and all these different styles and everything. This doesn't mean that we're adding flavors to this. All of these flavors and aromas happen naturally from the distillation process and from the aging process in wood. So these flavors that we're talking about, if you're getting started in the spirits industry or in the wine industry, or if you're just an aficionado of having really good products like this, when you see all those notes and information about flavors and aromas, you will get a little bit confused sometimes because you think like, are they putting all of those into that? Like, why does it have caramel? What does it have? Vanilla, maple, cardamom, all of that. So no. These are hints of aromas that are coming from the wood and are coming from the distillation process. So they naturally occur in the process of the product. So that is the beauty and the craftsmanship behind brands. Like when they say we are creating this type of aroma just by the process we're doing with it, without adding it to it, it's just absolutely mind-blowing is science. It's the science and the craftsmanship of those amazing winemakers and tequila masters and rum masters and all that. I'm always amazed of how they can create things like this and allow us to enjoy them like that. So just so you know, little hint of knowledge there, so you don't get confused with what I mean when I say flavors and aromas. But back to the flavor. We're going to try it and we're going to see what to expect, because my palate is already ready. I've been absorbing the aromas already. It opens up your airways. Always, right? Remember what I say, breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth, so you can allow your entire palate to enjoy everything that you're drinking. It could be a wine, could be a whiskey, it could be a tequila, it could be any spirit that you want. So let's see. Wow. Very full body. The mouthfeel is very, very delicious. And it gets, at the beginning, it's a little bit of sweetness, and then it gets, the acidity comes back, a very peppery, flowery, and it gets a little bit of course, the vanilla, the caramel notes, and the cooked agave is right there as well. And very fruity and citrus. It's like a combination. It's like a imagine that your brain and your mouth are connected, and it's like fireworks going on. That's how I feel with this. This is such a pleasurable product. And when it comes to that, the finish, very long finish and no burn at all. No wonder this is considered one of the best reposados ever made. Like, seriously, I'm not even joking. This is absolutely ridiculous. You got to try it. I cannot even tell you anymore. It's fantastic product, fantastic. So hey, we try it, we have the aromas, we have the flavors. Now when we come back, I'm going to finish with an amazing cocktail that is very, very easy to make at home, and you're gonna love it for these holidays and for the rest of the year and for the rest of your life. So future bartenders, future connoisseurs, future lovers and collectors of tequila, welcome to the world of Tequila Corrido. We will be right back with an incredible, oh my God, flavors are still coming. It's like my mouth is watering. This is so good. I love my life. We're gonna be right back with an amazing cocktail that you can make at home. Let's go. Welcome back to my channel, Conversation with Lemay Nation, featuring Tequila Corrido Reposado. All right, it's time for the grand finale, and welcome to the cocktail. Now, I guess you already have a hint of what's going to happen here if you've been looking at the table. Of course, we're going to have Tequila Corrido Reposado. I have a martini glass in the front, and I have some coffee beans right here, organic coffee beans. I have a little bit of chocolate syrup, and I have Borghetti Espresso Italiano. And actually pay attention to that brand because very special. I am going to make an episode with that one itself because it's incredible. But this one is espresso liqueur. We got some chocolate syrup. We got some coffee beans. You already know what's going to happen. We're going to make a Tequila Corrido Espresso Martini Quila. So here we go. Very simple. Espresso Martini is one of the most popular cocktails right now. I love doing it with Tequila Corrido Reposado. The flavors of the wood combined with the coffee. Oh my goodness. So here we go. Step one, we're going to grab some Tequila Corrido and we're going to do 2 ounces of Tequila Corrido Reposado. We're using again the bell jigger. That's 1.5 ounces, and that is 2 ounces in total. All right, so we're gonna put the tequila right back here. After we add the tequila, we're gonna do equal parts of Borghetti Espresso Italiano. So we're gonna do also 2 ounces of Borghetti. Fantastic. This is an espresso liqueur. Already has, it's actually the only espresso liqueur in the world with original Italian espresso. We'll talk about it in another episode. I love this product right here. And then right after that, we're gonna put a little bit, just a little bit of chocolate syrup. Not too much, just a little touch. There you go, just to make it more balanced. Now, like we always say, from small to large, give a little touch, turn it around. Ice is already on the Boston cobbler, the Boston shaker. And we are going to shake it for about 25 to 30 seconds. Very hard so we can get that foamy feeling at the end, okay? So here we go. Shaky, shaky, baby. It's that time. Oh, yes. One of the favorite cocktails in the world right now. All right, we got it ready. We're gonna grab our martini glass and we're gonna drop it just right in with ice and everything. Look at that foamy top. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And then to finish it, we're gonna put some coffee beans on top, and that's it. Very simple cocktail. I mean, of course, you can also put the ice on the glass before, and then you can strain it on top. However you want to serve it. But this way, just comes straight from the Boston shaker to the glass with ice already from the Boston shaker, and it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous color. The smell, the aromas is fantastic. So we're gonna try this right now, and this is gonna wake me up right now. Oh yes, makes me remember that. Wake me up before you go. Haha. There you have it. Tequila Corrido, Espresso Quila, Espresso Martini with Tequila, Reposado. Wow. Oh my goodness. What a longer finish. What a flavor. You have to try this at home. I mean, I cannot even tell you anymore. You can use Tequila Corrido Reposado, of course, ice, coffee beans, a little bit of chocolate syrup, and Borghetti. Fantastic. Super easy to do at home, and I hope you enjoy it. You're going to like this. You're going to love this cocktail. So thank you guys for coming back again to the channel. Again, Conversation with Lemay Nation is very, very happy to have you here, and I hope, my goodness, I love trying these cocktails real life with you because the finish continues to come and more flavors continue to come, and I want to continue telling you what I'm experiencing here, but actually I want you to experience it at home as well. So thank you again for being with me today. Welcome to the world, Tequila Corrido. I hope you enjoy this product or you enjoy any tequila that you like at home, but make the cocktails, enjoy it, and then hit me up in the comments below and tell me how you felt about it. Thank you guys again, and next week, the next episode is going to be super interesting as well, so stay tuned. More to come in Conversation with Lemay Nation. See you soon, guys.